What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Shay Renee, and we are back to talk about the Real Housewives of New Jersey, okay? Y'all, I literally binge watched New Jersey all weekend, and I watched a new episode from Sunday. These people are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Let's just get into it, shall we?
Can't ball in a life, man. Go on with it, go on with it. Do us. So we are coming in with a force, yeah. Blessings they are reap and we coursing on full. Going to rise on board. Yeah, we give thanks like we need it the most. We have to give thanks like we really supposed to be thankful. Blessings all for my life, man. But thank God for the journey, that's for the plus. Yeah. Gratitude is a must. Yeah. Blessings all for my right hand. But I toast to the friends that they come to me. Lord, one time, sit down in a class and we pour that. Only see the road and they go on with the road.
Looking for ways to improve your health? Look no further. Visit www.shayrenee.net, where we provide healing beyond the prescription pad. We have hand-blended teas and herbs that are going to provide you with ultimate immune health, cold-pressed juices, as well as sea moss gels that are going to provide you with your daily vitamins and nutrients in just 2 tablespoons. Shop www.shayrenee.net and receive free shipping on all orders over $75. Don't wait, because a healthy life is ahead. All right, y'all. So this season has been heavily focused on, well, really, the main deal is a lot of people don't know if this show is even going to come back because the women are so heavily divided. Like, everybody is at each other's freaking throat. Like, they cannot seem to find common ground with each other, which is really sad because in most of these franchises, what we look for is for the women to have some sort of unity, right? We want to see the glitz and the glam and all that good stuff. And we want to see a little bit of drama, but we also want to see them come back together. It seems like ain't no way in HE double hockey sticks. We ain't 6 minutes in yet for them to get it together. So y'all, I'm just going to give my little thoughts on the peoples so far because this is a quick cap. It's been 12 episodes so far. So I'm going to give my thoughts on the latest episode after we talk about what has been going on briefly for the season. So basically, this season was an extension of last season of where Danielle felt like Jen and Teresa were actually against her. She felt like they got her intertwined into this Laura situation. And, Laura, as we know from last season, was Marge's friend, quote unquote. And she told Louie, which is Teresa's husband, that Melissa was basically canoodling with another man. Okay. So Laura, it seems like allegedly from what they're saying on the show, she seemed to be a little bit of an attention whore. She trying to get on the show by any means necessary. And she trying to throw Melissa under the damn bus. Now, do I believe Melissa was kissing some man in the back of a car? No. I think that's too messy. Like, my thing is, why would you even be doing that with your other castmates? Knowing that would, especially around Marge, for all people, somebody that would have something on you. If she did do something that's stupid, then she's not smart at all. Because there is no way that I would be doing anything dirty around Marge, period. So moving on, Danielle pretty much came into this season wondering whether she can trust Jennifer and Teresa. But she ends up hanging out with them and trying to build a bridge between hanging out with the other girls. So, of course, Dolores to Switzerland, she talks about that in her daggone bio. Okay. So, sorry, y'all. I was getting a damn phone call. Let me do not disturb it. All right. There we go. There we go. This is what happens when you got to use your damn phone. Okay. So moving on, the basically the two new girls, which is Danielle and shoot, what is the other damn girl? Rachel. So Danielle and Rachel, they didn't know whether they was gonna get along with each other last season, but apparently they cool now. So Danielle is trying to figure out a way to be positive with Rachel, be on her good side and friends with her because they've built a relationship, and also still be close to Teresa and Jennifer, even though she really don't trust Jennifer like that. She trying to get to know Jennifer because she likes Teresa. Now, my thing is, I feel like a lot of women on this show, where they go wrong is they feel like they gotta sniff up Teresa's ass. Teresa is slow. I don't know why y'all don't. I don't know why y'all don't get that. The bitch is slow. She is very slow. She don't know how to say words. I love that she's a good mother. Like, she's an excellent mother. But that lady is slow. Okay, I don't know why y'all are so pressed to be her friend. She's not doing anything that the rest of y'all can't do. She did a cookbook. She did, went to jail. All of y'all can do that. Why y'all so pressed? I just don't. There's nothing that Teresa provides anybody that is beneficial. She's not loyal to any of y'all. She requires, that's one problem I've always had with Teresa since, and I like Teresa, but ever since this show has started, Teresa has always required loyalty from everybody else, but she don't give nobody none. So, and we're gonna get into that when we get to this last episode and all the stuff that she's doing. But Teresa, like, why are y'all so loyal to her? She don't give a shit about none of y'all. And Jennifer learned this season that Teresa, mind you, Jennifer was mad at Teresa over the whole Danielle and her situation. So let's get to let's go ahead since we're talking about Danielle. Danielle had like a fashion show. She's doing her bougie kid stuff. She on the rise. She's doing her thing, right? So there came a situation where Jennifer, I don't think Jennifer likes Danielle. Let's just go ahead and get into that, okay? Jennifer don't fuck with Danielle. Jennifer been trying to figure out a way to throw Danielle under the bus. It didn't work with the whole Laura situation. She tried to use Danielle last season to basically get out the thing that Laura told them about Melissa kissing some dude, okay, in the back of a car. Now, the self same thing that y'all did last season, y'all are Teresa trying to take Marge down because she done talked to Louie's ex. But we're gonna get into that. All of y'all do the same shit. Try to dig up stuff on each other. Hell, it's alleged that Teresa and Jennifer had a whole YouTuber or blogger out here posting stuff for them on fucking Instagram and damn Twitter. Y'all all full of shit. So Jennifer tries to get at Danielle by bringing one of her little raggedy friends over her house. The girl is so insignificant, I don't even remember her name. So the girl, apparently, Danielle had a charity event, right? Danielle invited Teresa, Jennifer, and somebody else, and Jen Fessler. Okay, they all were at this event that Danielle put together, and Jennifer tried to make Danielle look bad because apparently one of Jennifer's friends, somebody that does Jennifer's hair sometimes, was there, but she didn't have a VIP wristband. So they told homegirl, "You ain't got no wristband. You got to get the hell on out." Security was throwing her out basically, and she says, "No, no, no. Go get Danielle and tell her that I should stay," because she straightened Danielle's hair before the event. So I guess she felt like that was enough to keep her there. So Danielle goes over there and says, "No, baby, you got to go. Yeah, that just because you put a little curl and swirl up in the back of my head and got my kitchen together, that don't mean that you get to stay up here. I don't know you. Okay. Get on out. You hear?" So here's my issue with that whole situation. I don't have a problem with Danielle throwing homegirl out. Let's be very clear. Let's start there. But mind you, Jennifer, if you had such a problem with homegirl getting thrown out, why didn't you go over there and try to save her? Why didn't you go to Danielle and be like, "Hey, Danielle, this is my friend. Can you, get her a VIP wristband?" You didn't do that. And clearly y'all wasn't that damn close if homegirl didn't come and find you to say, "Hey, can you get Danielle to give me a wristband?" I don't think anybody picked up on that. So Jennifer basically used that as a way to try to make Danielle look bad. But Danielle is so authentic and honest. She's like, girl, who is this lady? We don't, who the fuck is she? Why should she be in damn VIP? I don't know her. In my Mariah Carey voice, who is this? Who is some hoe? I don't know this lady. Then Jennifer is like, well, since that wasn't sticking, she's like, yeah, and you told me that you were taking money from the charity to pay yourself back. I just don't do that. Like when I do charities, I do. Jennifer, shut the fuck up. You just trying to find something to try to make this girl look bad. And you so mad because she's not getting all bent out of shape and she calling you out on your shit. I like Danielle. Danielle is not fake and she's not going to give in to their underlying bullying. Okay? Danielle is like, bitch, I know you fucking lying. Cause you got the right one, baby. You ain't about to play with me like you play with these other hoes on this show. Okay. So Danielle was like, I never told you that I paid myself back. And Jennifer said, yeah, because you said that you took money from the charity to do all this. And no, when I do charities, I do it myself. And you know what? You didn't put our practice up there on the moniker, you know. And Danielle was like, you goddamn right, I didn't put your business up there. I let you come up there and participate for free. But bitch, did you donate to the charity? No, the fuck you didn't. So you're not going on the moniker. Everybody that donated is going on the moniker. Who the hell are you? I brought you so that we can attract people here. Thank you. Appreciate you. But I didn't make you pay to come here. I didn't make you donate to the charity to be acknowledged. So, girl, what? Why would I put your business up here for free? And you sitting up here lying on me. Girl, boo and bye. Jennifer is just fishing for something to hate that girl about. And it's just not making no sense. So Jennifer couldn't rattle her feathers like that. And Danielle came out and said, no, I never paid myself back. And I came out of pocket for everything for that event. So don't you sit up here and fucking lie on me. And I never told you no shit like that. So there go Jennifer looking dumb as hell. Tomorrow, I don't know. That's what you told me. And Danielle was like, girl, use a motherfucking lie. Okay. I ain't never told you that. So that didn't work. Nobody really cared about that. Nobody cared about her throwing out Listen Linda, whoever the fuck that girl was that got thrown out of the event. Don't nobody give a damn about. I'm like, girl, who is this lady? None of y'all even know her. So like, girl, what? So then they go to Teresa's house for some event. And Jennifer brings up, she's like, Danielle's like, I don't understand what's going on between us. I thought we squashed it because Danielle squashed it at that moment. She was like, listen, from now on, if you got a problem with me, just say it to me. Don't be going behind my back talking shit. Like, let's just talk about it and air it out. So we squashed it, right? And Jennifer was like, okay. Knowing she wasn't squashing it, she was just looking for her next way to try to pin some negativity on Danielle. So at the Namaste or whatever event that Teresa and Louie had at their house, which Louie is weird as fuck. I don't even know why Teresa is with this guy, but whatever. So they're at her house for this event. And Jennifer seems to be off with Danielle. And Danielle is like, you know what? The last couple of times you've been a little weird. Like, what fuck wrong with you? What is it, huh? What's up with you? What's up with it? So she basically comes to Jennifer correct. And Jennifer is like, it just doesn't sit right with me the way you're just acting very like elitist, very uppity. Like you just threw that girl. I just feel like, because she had been running around telling everybody she feels like Danielle is the type of person that once she gets a leg up, she's like shitting on other people, like as if they're beneath her. And I'm like, well, looky, the pie calling the goddamn kettle black. Jennifer, you are the poster child for shitting on people. Girl, bye. And here's the kicker. And we're going to talk about Real Housewives of Orange County too. All of y'all women that be living off of your man's money, your husband's money. Luckily, y'all are housewives, and I hope y'all pocketing these checks for a rainy hell day if the nigga go and fuck on another bitch and leave you. But all of y'all be relying on these fools' money. and don't make a nest egg for yourself. But then you sit up here bragging, shitting on other people because you got money right now. But then all of you, most of y'all women, you kept women, right? Especially you damsels in distress, WPs, unfortunately. You looking like I don't know how to handle my life once this motherfucker decide to leave you. Now you ain't never had a credit card. You ain't never had to worry about this. He was supposed to pay for this and da 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 da, and you ain't got a way to buy a loaf of bread. But you bragging right now. Let's see what happened if all of that go away. Do you know what to do in the events of that? That's what I want to know. But Jennifer talking about Danielle over here bragging about her status. No, Danielle has a business. She's doing her own thing. She's getting her kids out there. She's making a way for her family. And she not living off of her husband. They have an equal partnership. And you're jealous because she's doing it all and taking care of her kids. You keep on talking about, oh, I got to do the kids pickup and I got to do this. Jennifer, everything is for her children. And she milking Bill's nutsack to keep him around and out of the damn guest house. Don't think we forgot that man was sleeping in the guest house and not sleeping in that bed with you, bored to fucking death. I guess you over there licking the G spot now to keep him around. Girl, bye. So moving on. Also, by the way, Olivia, her daughter, she in too many grown-up scenes. I don't know why homegirl was at the house, the Jersey Shore house around all those adults. If her brothers and sisters wasn't there and she ain't had nobody, why the fuck was she there? I just think they allow Olivia in too much because she was the one talking about she want to be a therapist because she want to save her parents' marriage. You got to get these kids up out of your shit. But that's just a side piece for me. But moving on. So because Jennifer couldn't piss Danielle off with the whole charity event situation and throwing her homegirl out, and nobody gave a damn because ain't nobody know her friend but her, and she didn't even stand up for her damn friend. So it's like, girl, what the fuck is you talking about? So then she says, well, I also didn't like how you called me and you were like being dirty, talking bad about your hairstylist. Like my girls, my hairstyle, I would never do what you did. And that's what Jennifer and Teresa like to do. They like to talk around some shit. And Danielle was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And she was like, yeah, like you called me and told me that I wasn't getting paid. Like none of us were getting paid. And I just feel like if that's your friend, like you shouldn't have been worried about that. And I'm like, okay, I'm glad that Danielle spoke up real fast. She was like, no, I called you telling you that this is not a paid event. So in case you didn't know, I'm letting you know because I'm doing this as a favor to my friend because I care about her business. But you don't know her like that. So I'm telling you, if you come in expecting to get paid, you're not fucking getting paid. That's not what this is about. So Jennifer is trying to make it seem bad. And then on the phone with Danielle, she was like, oh my God, thank you so much for telling me. I had no idea. But now she's trying to use it as a negative thing. And Danielle was like, no, you fucking try. You playing with me. You trying to play me real fast because what you're not about to do is piss on me and tell me it's goddamn raining. You know I called you just as a heads up so you didn't come here having any expectations. My friend is doing this photo shoot. I'm doing it for the kindness of my heart because I care about her business and she supports me, so I'm gonna support her. You don't have rose in the thorn bush. So I'm telling you right now what's up with it. You make your choice. And I can't believe that Jennifer, first of all, you are really grasping at straws to try to find that as a problem. So Danielle gets pissed, and Jennifer is over there licking it up. She's riling Danielle up because that's what she wanted to do. She wants to make Danielle look unhinged. When Danielle is not unhinged, Danielle is just real. So she like, bitch, you fucking trying to play with me, and I'm about to sock 'em bop your ass. Cause you keep playing with me. Last year you played me with the lure shit. Then this year here you come with the I threw your friend out and you think that's rude and don't nobody know this bitch. You don't even know this bitch last name. Then you trying to act like I played my hairdresser and I didn't. You keep on trying to sun me. And I'm here to tell you, I'm your daddy son. I'm your daddy, bitch. Don't try to play with me. Okay? So Jennifer, they had space between them, right? So Danielle was talking, you know what I mean? But it was distance between them. She didn't look like she was about to put her hands on Jennifer at all. She was just talking smack. So Jennifer pushes Danielle. And Danielle, like, I know you fucking lying. So she had her plastic cup of ice in her hand and she clank clank right on Jennifer's face. So Jennifer was licking that up. She was so happy to see that. So happy to get Danielle out of her comfort zone or out of her state of composure. She wanted her to do that. And Danielle walks out telling her husband, you sleep next to the devil at night. She's a bitch. Da, 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 da. So she leaves out and the husband breaks it up. And Danielle's husband breaks it up. And he's like, that's messed up, Jen. He was like, that is so messed up what you did. So Jennifer gets everybody around her, all the other ladies that were at the party, trying to rally them around to make it look like she's such a victim. Oh, she hit me in the head with a cup. Oh my God, I might need stitches. Girl, a whole hot ass mess, okay? So let's move on to Dolores. Dolores, I mean, I don't really got much to say about you, girl. Girl, Paulie ain't marrying you, girl. You got another David on your hands. I don't know how Dolores continues to get herself in these situations with these men. Like, this man has taken longer to get a divorce than it takes for somebody to place an order online for some shit that's in production that somebody got to get to them for prepay. Like, it is unbelievable to me. Unbelievable to me. Like, girl, leave this man alone. Because when he said, you know what have made me go on about my business? When he said, do you think once I get a divorce, I'm just about to get down on one knee? But then in another scene, you told the peoples that you already had a ring for her. So if that's not what you planned on doing, well, why the fuck do you got this lady living in your house? See, this is what I don't understand about men in general. You motherfuckers like to waste our damn time. Don't tell me some shit that you don't really feel. And don't hold me back from being with somebody that has the same ideals as me. Okay? Because life is lifing and it's continuing to go. I'm getting older and definitely wiser. And as soon as I get smarter, I'm going to get rid of your ass. Okay? Ladies, stop wasting your time on these fuckers. Leave them where they be. Okay? If more of us decided to stop letting these men play on our tops, they would stop acting the way that they do. So, Dolores, you are an enabler because you see the force. Dolores is very smart. I can see it's a light bulb in there somewhere. And her daughter, that's probably what her daughter probably a lesbian. I don't know. She gives me kind of lesbian vibes. I don't know what the girl likes, but her daughter is very smart. She like, girl, this man playing with you, okay? But I'm gonna just sit back because I loves you, okay? You live in a nice house. Y'all got the little pool top and everything. I like going over there, but this man playing on your top. Mm-hmm. He playing on your top, girl, and you got to stop. You got to stop. But Dolores, I would much rather you just go ahead and be like, you know what? I'm getting old. I know this man. I know this Negarachi ain't gonna marry me. I but I like the lifestyle he provides. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just stick around and walk out of here with nothing. Because Dolores, please believe, when that man decides to when he croaks and leaves this earth, the longer he stays married, the more prone his ex-wife is to get everything he got, and you will get nothing. Mark my words. So if I were you, I would leave him alone until he gets a divorce, because anybody that sits around and waits and waits and waits for this man like this, he's like, I already got you. I done got you moved in. I done made this whole cockamamie bullshit story about you and I doing a business together. First of all, Dolores don't know shit about no electrical. Her mama was being nice, saying, I bet you're going to learn everything about that, everything there is to know about electrical, and you're going to be great at it. Her daughter was like, girl, what? You want to be somewhere with your feet up and a man taking care of you. Girl, bye. Okay. And Joe Gorga was correct about that. She want to be somewhere with her feet up and a man taking care of her. That's what Frank was doing for years. Okay, still taking care of her and his kids, despite him being a whoremonger. Okay, Dolores, she trying to, and y'all, I could see it in her face that she's trying to make herself be okay with, you know what, girl. I could see her in the mirror every day. Girl, he started a business with you, girl. He love you. For real, for real, for real though. He love you, girl. Cause who wants to start a business with somebody they don't fuck with like me? Cause I'm a real ass bitch. Of course he want to start a business with me. Okay? Cause he loves me. Okay? Girl, if he loved you, he would get a damn divorce and y'all would be married. Period. Period. Stop it. Okay? Stop it. Moving on. Let me get into some of y'all comments. Mishi Love says, I can't stand Teresa. She does go hard for her girls though. I will give her that. Yeah, she does go hard for her daughters for sure. Oh, my light that went off. I like it better like this. She does go hard for her daughters, but them other women on the show, hell no. She don't do shit for them. Kimberly Anthony says, "Oh, an afternoon surprise. Yes, indeed. I'm here. I'm here, y'all. Thank you so much for watching." Squarebiz25 says, "Oh, what a sweet surprise. I stopped watching as the hate on Teresa was too much. She is not perfect and also stirs up stuff, but it is so clear that some of the women want to be the queen bee." You know what? I'm going to say this. I think that the women, there are women on the show that want to be queen bee or whatever, but the delusions of grandeur with Teresa are just, at this point, it's far beyond her being oblivious or novice to the bullshit. You know what I mean? I think that we've gone far too long with Teresa thinking that everybody should be loyal to her and everybody need to stand up for her or whatever the case may be, but she don't have to stand up for nobody else. Like, she's done so much with this whole, let me just say this. Teresa is acting very slow where it comes to Louie. This whole thing, and let me just go ahead into the last part of this last episode with this whole Louie situation. Louie, ever since we saw those videos of him and him going on some crazy retreat to pledge his love to somebody, he think he's slick by doing the same type of video for Teresa. The man has lost his marbles. Something, in my opinion, something is wrong with Louie. Like, Louie has shown some mature qualities, but he has a very obsessive character. Like, it's something about, he has a very obsessive personality to me. And it's kind of sick. It's unhealthy. So I feel like he's obsessed with Teresa and her lifestyle, right? And her being seen. But I think he very much, in my opinion, I think he did this. Whatever the ex is saying he did, why would the ex still be on him? At this point, if I'm your ex and you found a new woman, right? Why do I give a fuck about what you're doing? I'm not suing you for stalking and all this, that, and the third, because you shouldn't be stalking me if you have a woman, right? So if she's suing him for stalking her, he got to have still been stalking her. That man is still fucking with that lady, in my opinion. Okay? Something is very off about Louie. And I think that her friends are trying to get her to understand that Teresa is turning a very blind eye to the foolishness with this man. You didn't get a prenup signed. You are just literally allowing this man to row you into the ground, in my opinion. And you so busy focused on, well, Marge was talking to the ex. Okay, who gives a shit? All of y'all talk to people and talk shit. You date all the way back to the lady in the clothing store. What's her name? I forgot her damn name. The lady that owned the messy ass woman that owns the clothing store that was doing the runway shows and shit. All of them was talking shit with her. All y'all talk shit about each other and get dirt on each other. So this whole Marge situation, it's given cap. It's given a whole bunch of cap. Marge ain't doing nothing that none of y'all don't already do. Okay? And Teresa, for you to be losing so much weight over what Margaret potentially said to this lady, what Margaret said to this lady has nothing, has jack shit to do with what this man actually did. Here's the meat and potatoes. Did he actually stalk homegirl? What did Louie actually do to the woman? Whether Marge brings it out to be told to the public or not, that doesn't land to a hawk of shit. The main the main character here is Louie. What did Louie actually do? Is he still following this lady? Because if he is still stalking his ex, then that's a problem, Teresa. Because this supposed to be your man. And he's stalking another bitch. And I don't think it was no coincidence that he just randomly met Teresa. I think Teresa was a target for Louie. Louie crazy than a June bug, okay? He crazy than June bug, okay? And listen, that's my opinion, all right? But that's just how what I think. Jen Adams says yes, I agree with Olivia. She's in too many grown up scenes. Another Gia, yeah. And let me say this about Gia too. I agree. Thank you so much for commenting, Jen Adams. Olivia definitely need to get on off the screen as much as she is in adult conversations. She literally sitting at the table while they having adult conversations. Child, when I was little, my parents would be like, "Girl, get your ass out of here. Get out of grown folk conversations, okay? Ain't nobody ask you nothing." That's the same thing my mama used to always tell me, and my aunts used to tell me when I was little. Ain't no being in no grown folk conversation around these parts, okay? But Gia, even Gia, I don't I don't find any value in anything that she says. Now, I get it, her scenes where she's talking to her mother. Of course you're going to be on your mother's side because that's your mother. But I don't need her in the scenes with the other women. Like you're what you're saying provides no value because you're always going to have Teresa's side. You can't be diplomatic. The other women, they're paid to be on the show to be diplomatic in some sort of way. I don't value Gia's presence with the other ladies because it's just looking like, get this little girl out of here. You ain't got shit to say that I want to hear. You know what I'm saying? So, and everybody on Twitter was like, well, the Manzo kids were around and having these conversations. Yeah, but what y'all got to understand is the Manzo children, they were not teenagers, they were grown ups. And they were actually being involved in a lot of the bullshit. It wasn't Caroline coming in and just talking to them and venting. No, they were in the midst of a lot of the drama. It was different. So I don't know. My girl Jill George is in the building. What's up, Jill? How you bees? Thank you so much for joining us. Also, thank you so much for your Cash App, Jill, and your super chats. I love you so much. Like, you are so supportive. I so appreciate you. So shout out to my Jill. All right, Square Biz 25 says, I like Teresa too, but it's her husband that I do not care for. Yeah, girl. He crazy than a June bug. Okay. Tanisha Breelove says, hello, Shay. What's up? What's up? Shirley's baby says, exactly. Teresa is very delusional and never takes accountability for anything. Right. Especially, so let's talk quickly about Teresa and her delusions of grandeur. Now, everybody over Twitter has their thoughts on Teresa and Melissa's situation, okay? Now, if you are like me and you've been watching from season 1, all right? I'm going to say this. I believe that Melissa and Joe came on the show to get some spotlight. I do. I think Bravo brought them on there because they thought that it would be entertaining to have like a little bit of a quarrel within a family or whatever. It would bring views. I don't think after the first season that they were there to take Teresa down, because I think that Teresa was just jealous that they came on and people actually liked them and they were there to stay. Teresa wanted this to be her thing. It was like, I didn't want you to come on the show, and if you came on the show, I wanted it to be on my terms, not you coming on here and being a main character. That's not what I wanted. Teresa wanted the spotlight on her. That's why she did all of that. Teresa screams family this, family that. But what about your cousins, Kathy and what's the other one? Uh, her two cousins, her two sister cousins. People love them, but she did everything she could to get them off the show. Teresa don't want to give her family a leg up. She want to be the star. And that's okay, but just admit it. Admit that. Stop trying to turn it for all these years. She's been trying to turn it into her brother and her sister in law are trying to make her look bad. Okay, if they wanted to make you look bad, they would have been said something or brought out something. They ain't told nothing on you. It's just their mere presence pisses you off. I don't get it. If anything, I would be trying to bring all my family members on this show and make it all about me. I would let them know you need me because my family entertaining. Okay? She looking at it in the wrong angle, but she's so dumb. She don't think like that. If you really were a family person, then you would be bringing your family on here to one, secure your spot, and two, keep it interesting and help everybody. That's not your mentality. You want to be the one that is, the center of attention. That's what it is. Jill George says, I totally agree. Teresa is living in a delusional world. Absolutely. Her husband is crazy as a June bug. She needs to understand it's not the people around her and whatever they look at. Here's the thing. And this is, I'm going to checkmate right here. If there was nothing for them to find, they could keep on digging. Why you so stressed and upset? If it's nothing for them to find, there's no reason for you to be upset. The problem is Teresa knows that there's some shit on him. She know that he raggedy and crazy. He probably be doing crazy shit in that house that she don't want nobody to see. He's weird as fuck. Like weird as fuck to me. Like seriously. You had the guys, I bet you when Bill and fucking Paulie came over there, they was like, shit, we should have went to Joe Gorga's house. At least we would have had some food and drinks and not some foolishness. I got to be recording myself, professing my love to my woman. That's raggedy. I don't give a shit about doing this. They ain't want to do that. They'd rather been over Joe Gorga's house playing some cards. Hell, I bet you Paulie would have rather have a damn allergic reaction like the Fuda dude, John Fuda did, over doing that damn video for Dolores. Okay? Weird ass. Jen Adams says, yes, I thought the same thing with the video he wanted the fellas to do. I'm like, didn't you do this at a retreat? Exactly. Exactly. The Marita Minutes says, hey, Shay, what's up? What's up? How you be? Thank you for watching. Cut and Paste Tisha says, Kim D. Yes, that's her name. I was talking about earlier, the messy ass lady with the clothing store. Cut and Paste Tisha says, if Gia getting grown-up conversations, then it shouldn't be a problem when the adults come at her. Exactly. That's all I'm saying. You put it so beautifully. My thing is with Gia, yes, be a part of the conversation if you can take constructive criticism. Don't try to say, oh, you a child now when it's convenient for you. You want to come in the conversation, give your little piece of nothing advice, talking shit about the women. But when the women come for you and your little bullshit, then you like, why are you even putting my name in it? Why are you coming for me? I'm coming for you because you inserted yourself in a situation that didn't have nothing to do with you. This was an AB conversation, so see your motherfucking ass on up out of here. Okay? Period. So yeah, Gia should definitely be fair game from here on out. Miss Gucci Diva says, good afternoon. I'm over the entire show. No reunion, no problem. Child, I'm just like, all of this could easily be solved if Teresa is a true Taurus. She is stubborn like bull, okay? But you stubborn over some silly shit. But I really just want the women to sit down with her and be like, girl, you slow. Girl, you're slow. You didn't even know what an omen was. You said it's a It's a And Danielle was like, you mean an omen? Girl, what? And Teresa really believes her own bullshit. I think that I don't know if it's an Italian stubborn Taurus thing, but Homegirl ain't got it all. Okay. Brittany Janae says, hey Shan Chat, what's up? What's up, my cancer sister? Jen Adams says, Rosie. Yes, Rosie. That was her name. That was her name. Thank you so much, y'all. Because I was over here struggling, okay? Miss Gucci Diva says Teresa attracts toxic men. She absolutely does. Okay. Listen, at this point, I would have been trying to get Joe back into the country. Okay. Because I would have rather have Joe Judice or Judice, whatever his name is, than Louie any day. Okay. Shirley's baby says Teresa's having all of those conversations with Gia because she's isolated from the rest of the cast, and she also knows Gia will agree with her if it's anything involving Louie. Exactly. Mind you, Gia is usually pretty smart. Like she'll check her mother sometimes. But I'm like, girl, are y'all dumb together? Because there is no way that looking at that video that he did online, his temperament, there's no way that I wouldn't think that this man was crazy as fuck. I'll be like, Ma, you might wanna get it together. I don't know about this man. I don't know. I don't know. What does he do? How is he bringing money into the household? Like, why don't we know any of these things about him? Idiot. And then Shirley's baby says she's embarrassing to us Tauruses. I don't claim her child, and you should not. Please don't. Because homegirl is really stinking up the place. Okay? Cut and paste Tisha says Gia backed her on not getting a prenup. And here's another thing. Why the fuck are you listening to a teenager or at the time a teenager? Gia is what, 22 now. But you listening to a young lady about a damn prenup. Why? Ain't she going to school to be a lawyer? First case lost. Your mama. Girl, why are you listening to her? She don't know what the fuck she talking about. She haven't even experienced enough life for her to sit up here and tell you some shit like that. Child. But moving on, let's get to Rachel and Jen Fessler, okay? Everybody, Danielle and Rachel have been on Jen Fessler's ass this season because they mad that, she's trying to bridge the gap with Teresa. Like she decided, I don't got no hate in my heart for nobody. I'm going to be cool with them. They seem fun to me. I'm not about to be, getting in no shit with them, okay? Oh, y'all, I got to get on the Teams call. Let me wrap this up. So yeah, they're like, listen, I don't like Teresa. Y'all gotta I don't want you to like Teresa either, Jen Fessler. And Jen Fessler, like, I'm not about to be in y'all bullshit. Rachel Fuda, I really thought was very interesting. She was mad at Jen for ridiculous reasons. Like she wanted Jen to be like not saying her name at all, even when Jen was defending her husband. I don't get it. I really didn't get it. So I'm like, girl, what the fuck do you want from Jen Fessler? Like, y'all had a fast growing relationship. I get it. But Rachel, you stomped out of there like a child. You really did. Like you stomped out of there when Jen was trying to defend you. And then you and Marge kept saying, we're not telling you who to be friends with. We're just saying, why would you want to be around somebody so disgusting? Like, oh my gosh. Y'all are telling the girl who to be friends with. Let's just keep it a buck. Stop. Okay? And Jackie, I don't even know why Jackie is even around. Jackie complaining that people don't invite her to shit. But then when she comes, she's stinking up the place. You ain't give Marge your book. Why do we keep on trying to make Jackie a thing? We don't care about her. We damn sure don't give a shit about Jackie. Jackie, stop. You are fake as fuck. Now, I do appreciate that Jackie could see straight through the whole situation with the lawyer, where they're basically covering up for what Louie was doing, and Teresa's all stressed out, and you so mad just about Margaret looking into something. But Margaret was initially, let's just be smart. Margaret was looking into this stuff because she cared about Teresa, and she didn't want Teresa to end up getting hurt. So she wanted to show Teresa that this guy is not a good guy. But child, y'all, we gonna see. They ain't going to the little retreat, so the next episode is gonna be the blowout at the table, blow up at the table. The house them blew caught on fire that they were supposed to be in for this retreat for them all to come back together. Child, this shit is about to be a goddamn mess. But I loved when Danielle said, "Oh, you look like shit" to Jennifer. Oh my God, I about died and laughed, y'all. It was hilarious. Okay. But y'all, the Real Housewives of New Jersey, they over here, they doing the damn thing. But I want them to get it together so that we can have a reunion and that we can move forward. I don't want them to revamp it because Lord knows I don't need no damn Snooki and Jay Wow on Jersey. Hell no. I do not want that. Get these girls to get it together. Let's just do that. Can we just do that? Okay. But y'all, that's all I got. I ain't got no more. Thank y'all so much for watching. Let me get on this damn Teams call for yeah, I'm still at work. Thank y'all for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with anybody else that's watching this with us too. And I'll see y'all in a little bit after my call. We'll talk about Real Housewives of Orange County. All right, y'all. Peace out.